name is DJ C-SIK. I'm the head DJ instructor here at Beat Shop, and I'm also the 2014 Canadian 3Style Champ. And today, I'm going to be reverse engineering one of my mini routines from my 3Style set, taking it from conception, ideas, brainstorming, all the way to be able to perform the routine.
Check this out.
All right, so before we get started, let me show you guys the routine.
Check this out. Oh yeah!
Okay, so now that you guys have seen the set, let me just break down what I kind of did. So, the reason why I started with Daft Punk is because that was just a song that was actually in the set. And what I wanted to do was transition into the whistle song with something a little different. So I did some finger drumming. So, on the first cue point, I have a kick. And then on the second, I have a snare. On the third, there's like a kick snare combo. And then the rest of them are just all whistle noises. So I did that instead of just mixing for 8 bars. I just wanted to keep it interesting. And the reason why I went into this song was because the actual mini routine, which was actually a transition. In 3Style, sometimes your transitions are actually your routines. And what I wanted to do was do a sort of tone play into this ludicrous part. Now, it's not one of those tone plays that's like pitch perfect. It's actually just kind of mimicking the direction of the melody of how it goes. So it has this like bass line. I'll play it again. So the two sounds I'm trying to make are the bass notes and then the whistling. So what I did is I took this drum that has this 808 tone in behind it. And if I'm moving the pitch, then I get different tones with different notes. And then I do the same thing with the whistle. So then all together, I can kind of mimic what's going on in the ludicrous song. And that's the basis of it. But there was a lot of little steps that I took to get there. So what I do from here, let's start from the beginning, is I'll take a crate, I'll just put a ton of songs in there, and play around until I come up with something. When I come up with something, I'll try it out with the original files. So what I'm gonna do is try this routine out with the original files, but I'm gonna be making mental notes, thinking of things that are going wrong or little edits that I wanna make in the production process. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, so I'm already seeing my first problem. When I jump to the beginning of this whistle part, the tempo is way too slow. Now, I can jump the tempo up to where the funk is, but I actually have to go to +8. And to be able to do that, I only have 2 hands. And I'm scratching and I'm hitting the cue points at the same time. So what I'm gonna have to do is speed up the tempo of this song in the production process. That's number 1. The second part is, even if I decided to do that and I pushed it to +8, it wouldn't work, because if you can hear, it changes the whole tone of the song. So I'm gonna have to definitely pitch it up to about 110 BPM, which is what the funk is at. And for the second edit, when I get into this part of the routine, when I play the whistle part and it goes into the drums, I actually want it to go in a busier section. It just sounds a lot better, but I'll play it for you first. So it's just kind of like lackluster, especially coming from a Daft Punk song where the drums are a lot busier. So this is the part I actually want it to go, straight from the whistles into this part right here. There you go. And now I want you guys to listen to just one more part. Now, you guys might be thinking, no, that sounds fine. But to me, that little part where I'm doing the tone play, I kind of want to introduce it with something. So in my head, I'm thinking, I probably want to put a sample in there like yo, let's do this, or check this out. Actually, I'm probably going to put check this out. So I'm going to put that sample into that part.
Check this out.
Okay, so we have our routine that we did in Serato, and now we know the edits we want to make. So this is my file in Ableton of what I've done. I took Daft Punk in here, the whistle song, and also Ludacris, warped all the tracks, and I'm ready to go. So as you can see, I jacked up the tempo to 112 BPM around this area. And this is the part where I had to pitch the turntable up to +8. So now, it's all at 112 BPM. The other edit I wanted to do was put those more busy drums on after the whistle. So this is what it sounded like in the original. And all I did was bump the second part right after the whistle part. And the third part was I wanted to add a little sample just to introduce the tone play that I'm going to do. And what I did is I chose this check this out sample. So now this whole part sounds like this.
Check this out.
And now all I need to do is export this as one file. So I'll highlight this, solo it out, go to File, Export, make sure all my settings are good, and export it as the whistle song. Okay, so we finished editing our files, and now we have these samples to put into Serato and start cue pointing. So I'm going to take my files, throw it into a crate, and start cue pointing the whistle song. So the first cue point I need is the one on the kick. And then I need the one on the snare. And then I need that kick and snare. That's this guy right here. And then I need my whistles. That's this one, this one, this guy, that one, and then right back to the end. So now I have my kicks, I have my kick snare, I have these whistles, and then the intro of the whistle song. And now I'm ready to go.
Check this out.
Okay, let's just recap. So start off with the brainstorming part. Make a crate, put in a bunch of songs, play around, come up with some ideas. Take those ideas, turn them into routines. Do the routines. Figure out some edits you want to do. Go into Ableton, make your edits, add your samples, export, go into Serato, make your cue points, and then practice, practice, and a little bit more practice. All right, thanks everybody. I'm DJ C-SIK from Beat Drop. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. See you guys next time. And I got myself a hat.
It's covering up.
C, 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 joy to the world.
Do everything as a mere image. Introduction. Action.
Oh, so good.
Oh!
So
I was sick. Get the hat.
See you guys next time.
Cut.
Sweet!